The 2017 Infiniti Q60. Now, this is Infiniti's brand new luxury coupe. It goes head to head with the likes of the BMW 4 Series and the Mercedes-Benz C-Class coupe. And in my opinion, this is the most gorgeous Infiniti production model in years, perhaps in the entire brand's history. I'm Jay, and welcome to this latest episode of CarBuzz Unboxing Reviews. And yes, this is the all-new, just arriving in dealerships as I speak, 2017 Infiniti Q60. Now, this is the 3.0T premium trim, and just to give you a general idea where this falls within the Q60 lineup, there are a total of 4 trims. You have the base with the all-wheel drive, the premium, and the premium with the all-wheel drive. And then, of course, there is an even more high-performance version called the Red Sport 400, but I'll get to that in a few more minutes here. Now, this is a second-generation Q60, and it only debuted last January at Detroit. And before we get into that, let's start off this engine here. Alright, so that was a 3-liter twin-turbo V6, total 300 horsepower and 295 pound-feet of torque. Power, in this case, is sent to the rear wheels through a 7-speed automatic transmission. You can get this car with all-wheel drive, and it'll cost an extra $2,000. And I always say, if you want all-wheel drive, think about what kind of climate you live in. If you have a lot of snow and harsh weather, get the all-wheel drive. If not, you really don't need it. But as I was saying before the engine startup there, this only debuted earlier this year, early 2016 at Detroit. It's just arriving in dealerships, and it is the second generation Q60. In fact, this kind of replaces what was the previous G37 coupe from a few years ago. That was actually renamed the Q60. And then you have this one right here, just to get everything straight. And as I was saying, this is the best looking Infiniti, in my opinion, that I've ever seen. This particular one, it's painted in this graphite shadow exterior paint. It's got 19-inch aluminum alloy wheels, LED headlights, and fog lights. You have all that chrome double arch signature grille. And if you just look at the close details of this, they've just done an incredible job sculpting this thing. It has almost like a Zen-like character to it. It's smooth, it's sexy. And I think its exterior design is one of the best things going for it here. Just look at this thing's proportions. In my opinion, this looks better than a BMW 4 Series, which I recently did an unboxing video of as well. I like that car, but I like the exterior design of this one better. I love that chrome all along the bottom side sills there, right behind the front wheel arch. It just works extremely well. In fact, the exterior styling here, it's based on 2 previous Infiniti concepts from 2009 and one from, I believe, in 2012. And it's cool to see Infiniti actually put those styling traits from those concepts into production here. And they really push the boundaries, in my opinion, in terms of like how you can make a car look good with it while still sticking to that really unusual concept design theme going. And I really like that short front overhang. This is what you would classify as a true luxury rear-wheel drive coupe. Now, you can also get this as the Q50 sports sedan, and the Q50 goes head-to-head with, say, the BMW 3 Series and the Mercedes-Benz C-Class sedan, and also the Audi A4. So it's a very competitive segment, the luxury compact luxury coupes and sedans here. And here's that engine, that 3-liter twin-turbo V6. Again, 300 horsepower, 295 pound-feet of torque. Now, the base engine is a 2-liter turbo 4 with only 208 horsepower and 258 pound-feet of torque. But the other higher level trim that you may be interested in is the Red Sport 400 and the 400 all-wheel drive. It's the same engine as this, but power has been upgraded to 400 horsepower. And fuel economy, 19 miles per gallon in the city, 28 on the highway, and a combined 22. The vehicle weighs just about 3,900 pounds. And 0 to 60, they claim around 5.6 or 5.7 seconds. So it's not like an M4 type of competitor. Now this interior, this is what they call gallery white, and it's got this dark maple wood trim extra that costs $400 extra, and you'll see it all along the center console. And this is all hand-stitched leather here. And this is what we come to expect in luxury coupes and sedans anyway today. And of course, Infiniti is Nissan's high performance and luxury brand. Just kind of in the way like the relationship between, say, Toyota and Lexus. Same deal. And the rear seat, yeah, it's kind of tiny, it's tight. Again, this is a coupe. If you need a larger rear seat, go for the Q50. Same platform, same engines, most of the exact same features. The exterior styling, of course, is for a sedan. And these leather seats, let me tell you, they were extremely comfortable. They're semi-Enoline leather seating. They cost an extra $1,350. But there's all the standard brushed aluminum trim. You have this dual zone automatic climate control, the stitched dashboard, a leather wrapped 3-spoke steering wheel, which is also heated. A lot of standard features here: rear view monitor, Bluetooth, Bose 13 speaker audio system with a center point surround sound, 2 USB ports, and voice recognition for the Bluetooth and the vehicle information. And of course, that rear seat that you saw, it folds flat so that you have a larger trunk when you need it. Now, looking at the dashboard design here, I really do like the design of that 3-spoke steering wheel, but to me, I don't think Infiniti went far enough with this interior design. It too much reminds me of a Nissan, such as the Nissan Maxima. I recently did an unboxing review of that as well, and that car just had just this absolutely wonderful interior, and I was even wondering why people would want to get maybe, say, a Q50 when the Nissan Maxima, despite being front-wheel drive, yes, but that car, that Maxima, is just so damn good, especially for its premium interior. Now I look at the interior of this Q60 here, and yeah, it's just not quite, I don't think, where it should be. And then you go into something like the Mercedes-Benz C-Class Coupe and Sedan, you look at that interior, which is just phenomenal. And what Infiniti has done here, it's nice, but it's not good enough to compete in this segment. Because, again, the Mercedes-Benz C-Class is the new benchmark, along with the new A4 and the upcoming new A5. Now, this car is also equipped with the technology package for $1,850. You get intelligent cruise control with full speed range, distance control assist, blind spot intervention system, lane departure warning, lane departure prevention with active lane control, and high beam assist, as well as an eco pedal. Now, what's kind of weird here is that you have this dual screen navigation and infotainment system. It's 2 screens stacked on top of each other here, and while they do work well individually, it's just strange how they put 2 separate screens, and I think I just sort of found it confusing. And yes, you have the rotary dial as you saw in the center console, but again, I'm going to just go back to the Mercedes-Benz C-Class. I did an unboxing review of the C300 for an example, and that just proves how much you can do in terms of design and premium technology in this segment. And again, the Infiniti, I wanted it to be better, but it's just falling short here. Now, this car is also equipped with the driver assistant package for $2,250. You get a blind spot warning, predictive forward collision warning, forward emergency braking with pedestrian protection, front and rear parking sensors, a round view monitor with moving object detection, backup collision intervention with rear cross traffic alert as well. And of course, you have your power moonroof. No, it is not a panoramic sunroof. That's okay. Again, this is a coupe. It's a little smaller than other cars, but then again, I think you're going to see panoramic sunroofs even more in future sedans and coupes in this segment. I really did this this tilt and telescopic steering column here with memory. It's a really nice feel steering wheel, I will say that. And I really like this 3-spoke design. Now, the other thing is this driver computer screen here. Again, I think this is a little too small. As I saw in the Audi A4, this whole driver gauge cluster in that car is a 12.3-inch LCD monitor here. And you don't get it here. And again, Infiniti, they did a great exterior job styling, but the interior is just falling short, even with some of the technology too. This is that eco pedal. Now, a lot of enthusiast drivers are going to find it annoying because the eco pedal, it's designed to encourage fuel efficient driving. Basically, when that pedal system is on, each time the driver exerts excess pressure on the acceleration pedal, the system counteracts in advance with a pedal push back control mechanism. It's kind of weird. If you like to go pedal to the metal, you're not going to like it. Don't use it. It does cost, again, a part of the technology package for almost $2,000 more. I was not a fan of it. And again, like I said, these seats are ridiculously comfortable. 8-way power driver and passenger seat. You have lumbar support as well. I think the seats are, in my opinion, along with this steering wheel design, are my favorite part of the interior. So let's talk about some of the competition. This is really easy here. You have the BMW 4 Series, Audi A5 and S5, Mercedes-Benz C-Class Coupe, Lexus RC, as well as the Cadillac ATS Coupe. So yeah, it's a very crowded segment, and the competition is stiff. And the pricing here, well, the Q60 here, it really does line up directly with its competitors. The base price, again, for that turbo 2.0 liter engine is $38,950. Now, our car is a premium 3.0T, sort of the higher mid-range trim in the lineup here. Now, with all the optional features that we got, with the base price for the 3.0T is $44,300. Along with those extra options, plus a $905 destination fee, grand total for this, $55,255. I think that's a pretty good price. It's fair. It's not the most expensive in the segment. The BMW 4 Series gets a lot more expensive very fast. So, yeah, it's priced right. And the other thing that I did like about the Q60 is it drives really well. It has an excellent ride, and it's more luxurious than sporty, I have to say. Now, the suspension has 2 settings and 6 drive modes, which include Snow, Eco, Standard, Sport, Sport Plus, and Personal. And there are a lot of tuning combinations, and I think they're more than necessary, but I think Sport is probably the best one for most drivers. Then you have the directive adaptive steering. That costs an extra $1,000, and it's nice, but again, it still lacks proper feedback, and I don't really think you need to spend the extra $1,000 for it. It doesn't make the driving experience any better. So what do I like most about this? Well, again, I think this is a great twin-turbo V6. It's a lot of power. The suspension is very nicely tuned here. The seats are very comfortable. They're sporty, yet still subtle. And again, I love this exterior design. It's different. It stands out. I love that crescent cut C-pillar, the deep body section, the asymmetrical cabin layout. Even though it's a little weird inside, it's still different. And also that 3-dimensional double arch grille. Now, what don't I like? Well, again, the interior design, it's weird, and it just reminds me too much of a Nissan. I don't think Infiniti went far enough with it. Infiniti had a chance to make this interior design more of its own, and it just didn't. And compared to the C-Class Coupe, it just doesn't rank up there high enough. But the bottom line is, Infiniti did a great job with the Q60 overall. I would like to see a new interior arrive for the middle-life refresh, which probably won't come for until about 2019. But I'm out of time for today. Thanks for watching, everyone. Any more questions for me, just leave them in the comment section below, and be sure to check out my next unboxing review, and I'll see you next time.